Just last week, a single cryptocurrency lost nearly half its value in 48 hours. The reason? A security researcher found a hidden bug buried in just 2 lines of code that had been sitting undetected for almost 4 years. And here's the wild part, he found it using an AI model. That coin is Zcash. So what exactly is it? Why do people care so much about it? And what just happened? Let's break it down. Zcash launched back in October 2016, created by a team called the Electric Coin Company. At its core, it started as a copy of Bitcoin's code with the same 21 million coin supply cap, the same proof-of-work mining, and the same basic structure. But Zcash added one powerful thing Bitcoin doesn't have: real privacy. Here's the problem it set out to solve. Most people think Bitcoin is anonymous. It's not. Every Bitcoin transaction is permanently recorded on a public ledger that anyone on Earth can inspect. If someone links your name to your wallet, your entire financial history is exposed. How much you have, who you pay, what you buy. Zcash was built to fix that. It lets you send money where the sender, the receiver, and the amount can all be completely hidden while the network still confirms the transaction is valid. The technology that makes this possible is called a zero-knowledge proof. A simple way to think about it. Imagine you want to prove that you're old enough to enter a club, but without showing your actual birthday, your name, or your address. A zero-knowledge proof lets you prove the statement, "I am over 18, is true, while revealing nothing else. Zcash does the same thing with money. It can mathematically prove that this transaction is valid and nobody is spending coins they don't own, without revealing who sent what to whom. And importantly, privacy on Zcash is optional. You can use a transparent address that works just like Bitcoin out in the open, or you can use a shielded address where everything is encrypted. You can even selectively disclose your transactions to, say, an auditor or a tax authority, which is a key difference from coins that are private by force. Now, early Zcash had a famous weak spot. To set up its privacy math, it required a one-time trusted setup ceremony. A group of people generated secret cryptographic keys, and they had to be destroyed afterward. The fear was, if anyone secretly kept a copy of that secret data, nicknamed toxic waste, they could potentially counterfeit coins without anyone knowing. So in 2022, a major network upgrade introduced a new system, Halo 2, that removed the trusted setup entirely. No more ceremony, no more toxic waste. This also launched Zcash's newest and most advanced privacy pool, called Orchard. Remember that name, Orchard, because it's central to the news this week. On May 29, 2026, a security researcher named Taylor Hornby was auditing Zcash's code on behalf of a development group called Shielded Labs. Using one of the newest AI models to help comb through the cryptography, he discovered a serious flaw in that Orchard privacy pool. The bug was what's called a soundness flaw, and it was dangerous. In theory, it could have let an attacker create counterfeit Zcash inside the shielded pool completely undetectably, with no trace on the blockchain. And it had been live since Orchard launched back in 2022, nearly 4 years. Here's the good news. There's no evidence anyone ever actually exploited it. Zcash has a built-in safeguard called the turnstile that tracks coins moving in and out of the shielded pool, and it confirmed no fake coins were ever created. The developers moved fast. They rolled out an emergency 2-step fix, first temporarily disabling the feature, then a permanent upgrade to patch the circuit for good. The whole thing was resolved within days, but the market panicked. When the news broke, Zcash crashed around 40%. Wiping out roughly $3 billion in value and falling from over $600 to below $350. As of today, it's recovered to around $430, but it's still well below where it was a week ago. Developers are now proposing yet another upgrade to let anyone independently verify that the total Zcash supply is genuine. Despite the drama, Zcash remains one of the biggest privacy coins in the world. The team behind it raised fresh funding earlier this year from major investors. And the roadmap is ambitious, scaling the network with a project called Tachyon, building defenses against future quantum computers and experimenting with a new hybrid security model. But Zcash sits at the center of a bigger debate. Supporters argue financial privacy is a basic human right. Critics and some regulators worry private coins could be misused, and a few exchanges have delisted them. That tension isn't going away anytime soon. So that's Zcash in a nutshell. Bitcoin's transparency, plus the option to make your money truly private, powered by some of the most advanced cryptography in the entire industry. Powerful, controversial, and clearly still being battle-tested in real time. If this helped Zcash finally click for you, hit subscribe. I break down a different crypto every week. And remember, none of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching.